welcome to Arkansas YarnCast. I'm Lori.
I'm Anneh.
I'm Jessica.
And we are coming to you from the home of Arkansas Yarn Company, Malvern, Arkansas. And I don't know about where y'all live, but it is like...
It's gross.
It's hot as 7 hells. Usually it's about 5, but it's 7.
We've had a bit of a reprieve today, not by much.
All right, we'll give it a 6.
But we have been without rain for 3 weeks.
At my house it rained on Sunday.
Did it?
Yeah.
It rained like scattered. Very, very scattered.
It was very scattered.
Multiple places.
But about 3 o'clock, it was a torrential downpour at our house.
That's crazy because I didn't get anything at my house.
And I don't think we had any notification that it was going to rain.
No.
It just happened.
I think was it Saturday or Friday?
It was Sunday.
Sunday, yes.
Yesterday
Was
at
it?
3. Yes, because I woke up from a nap and it was pouring rain and thundering, and Scott and Molly were upstairs watching TV, and she was like cuddled in his lap because she was scared.
Well, a few days before that, I think, it poured at Walmart, and it poured on my route to the beach, but only parts of the street. So, and my house didn't get anything.
Was that Wednesday?
Maybe.
Was it after you left the store?
Yes.
Then it was Wednesday.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It was so weird.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
It is. It's nuts how it happens. Like one time it rained here in our store, but it poured raining in our back parking lot, but the front sidewalk didn't have any rain whatsoever.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
Summer rains are the weirdest.
They are. Hey, what do you have on your needles?
I am currently working on a pair of socks. So doing 9-inch circulars, cuff down. They're just vanilla socks. I'll probably end up doing the vanilla is the new black heel on these. But they're gonna be tall socks for Lukas. This colorway is Night Owl Fibers. Roommate agreement. So this is one of her Big Bang Theory colorways from this year. And I just grabbed it the other day and twisted it up, and it's coming along quite nicely. I'm enjoying the colors together.
They're pretty.
I'm trying to figure out what your watch is saying.
Oh, it's telling me that I reached my move goal
Oh, okay.
for the day.
Yay!
It was a busy day.
Oh my
It was a
gosh,
busy
y'all.
day.
We died
Yes, a significant amount.
of yarn today. The entire cabinet was completely full.
Mm-hmm.
It was, yeah, crazy.
I don't know that all of our viewers have been in the store, and I don't know that they know what you're talking about when you're talking about your cabinet.
Oh, so let me tell you, in the back in our dining room, we dye in a proofing cabinet now, and I don't have my steam tables. Well, they're still back there, but I'm selling them. And I did dye on a 5-well steam table, and I would dye, and then I would transfer it to another 5-well to steam them and set them. And I don't do that anymore, and it's so much easier and more productive. So I dye on metal tables, and depending on the technique that we're doing, we put the yarn in, get it dyed, and then put it in the proofing cabinet for about 3 to 4 hours, and then we open the doors and let it cool all night, and then we rinse it the next day, and it's substantially faster and easier on our body. But today we started early, and we just got finished rinsing and hanging, so we rinsed and hung
Just in time to lock up the doors and start filming.
And don't we look glamorous and fabulous because this is how we dye, y'all?
Well, that's how you die.
Anna, look how pretty Anna looks. She dyes too.
Although I did not have all
And I did put on makeup. This is how I die.
This is how you do everything.
Well, I'm a Texan.
That's awful.
I'm a Texan. I'm a girly girl. I'm a girly girl.
Isn't it like
I like
even
my hair and
hotter?
makeup done.
How do you stay in one? You guys, I
Not
can't
melting.
even
It's like
concentrate.
this. Magic.
I'm melting. That's what I would be.
It's
That's
Jane
what you tell me
Iredale.
every day.
It's Jane Iredale when you
Every
wear
day it's above 70.
Jane Iredale doesn't sweat off.
70's not that bad.
It's not that great either.
Yes, it is.
It's better than 107.
It's 75.
This is true.
75.
Yeah.
How about that? That's the cutoff. 75.
That's
Hey, do you
my
have-
comfort zone.
Do you have something on your needles?
I do. I'm seriously just like
You're cranking it out?
almost
Are you where I am?
finished.
She's like triple where she was last podcast.
Is she? I haven't seen it in a while, so I'm not sure.
Well, there wasn't much done last podcast.
I'm about to bind off on this.
Are you really?
Well, it depends. I might just have little, what are those called?
Cap sleeves?
Like the armor where it's
Oh,
just.
like football pads?
Yeah, but there's a piece of armor that are just like shoulder armor, and
I have
I
no
forget what
idea.
they're called.
Yeah, I can't either. I keep thinking amulets, but that's not it.
No.
Anyway. Oh, yeah. Hey, so I got this out. I just set it down and was about to move back over to my drink. But so this is the 2 at a time route of doing this. So here are the sleeves.
That is
Ish.
so beautiful.
Really coming along on those now.
And then if I do this, it looks like I've been even more productive.
Yes.
I mean, you have been productive.
And I had to block mine because I felt like I was making zero progress.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you do have to block them before you pick
Yeah,
up the
but I also
stitches.
had to block them, so I felt like I was
Mhm.
making progress. But you're modifying yours slightly, yes?
A little bit, yeah. So I'm not doing as many repeats on most of the lines so that I can have a shorter sleeve because this is Arkansas and it gets hotter than,
So are you just having like a short sleeve?
yes, that's what I'm hoping.
That'll be awesome.
I hope that it doesn't block too.
So you're gonna do the square. So what we're talking about is the Boxy Chevron sweater that we're doing. We each are doing them for the yarn crawl, and on Saturday the 16th we will have a group photo of all the people who have done the Boxy Chevron pattern with us.
And Saturday the 23rd.
And Saturday the 23rd, yes, at noon. So we're gonna do that each Saturday at noon, so that we'll be posting those pictures. The coolest part, Rachel was here on Saturday, and we saw hers, and it's just so pretty to see
Everyone's color combinations.
everyone's color combinations. That's my favorite part.
So we have had quite a few new subscribers since we last podcasted.
We have. Thank you and welcome.
Yes, hello. If you go back to the last podcast, I had finished my Boxy Chevrons, and I'm wearing it in our thumbnail on the video. Well, I'm wearing it in the video, but you can see the full sweater of me wearing it on the thumbnail
And
for
it's
the
so
video.
pretty.
It is pretty.
But yeah, we're really coming along on the Boxy Chevrons. I'm really excited to see everyone's sweaters when
Yes.
they come over for the yarn crawl.
So I have mine almost. I'm almost to the point where I think I'm nearing. I'm very proud of it. Look how much I have done.
Yeah, you're moving along on it.
I think I have. Oh, and
Yeah, you need to join another
I need to
skein.
join another. I sorry, I have had strep last week and in the first part of this week, so Sorry, I'm trying not to cough. I'm happy with how mine has come along. And I think that I am about an inch and a half away from beginning my bottom. And I'm torn on what to do on my bottom. I sort of want to do that chevron, but I don't want to do that back shaping.
You don't have to do the back shaping.
But I also sort of want to do like a split hem. But I don't want to purl all that. Because I would do, if I did ribbing, I would do twisted rib because that's my favorite. And I feel like that's going to suck to purl those through the back loop on the way back. So I don't know what I'm going to do.
I feel like I'm not going to do that fancy bottom portion.
I enjoyed it. It
I
actually,
thought I wasn't either, but Jessica's looks so good.
it looks good on it.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. I mean, it's on the bottom of the sweater, the way that it's written, there are short rows to make it scoop in the back, just make it a little bit longer and scooped in the back. And then she doesn't do a traditional ribbing along the ribbing on the bottom of the sweater. It's a chevron rib, and so it's knit for, purl for, but it's offset every 2 rows, and so it kind of makes like a chevron rib.
So
Is what
I'm
it
glad you're
is.
telling us that, because that makes it seem a little bit more along the lines of something I would want to do. I just didn't want to have to follow a chart or anything
I mean,
on how to do it.
the pattern, the ribbing pattern is written out and it's charted, so you could do either.
Yeah, I just
feel
need
like I'm running out of
quick.
time.
It is, because guess what? I'm pulling up the app. We have a shopping app for the new subscribers. We have a shopping app, and if you pull it up, it'll tell you how many days there are until the yarn crawl.
So how many?
17.
Yeah, we're getting close.
I have 17 days to get this finished.
I think you'll be done.
We'll hope so.
Can we please throw some like positive affirmations like my way as
We're
well?
gonna Anna some good juju so she can get hers finished.
Well, you know, if you would knit when you're at home.
Well, I mean, there's that, but
there is that. I'm sorry, Anna. Sorry.
I don't tend to.
Does anybody else have anything?
I do. I've got other things that I'm working on. I don't have a whole lot of whips in progress this time because I did get 2 things finished. I guess I've already pulled everything out of my bag. So I've got my pair of socks that I'm working on. I did a couple more rows on my
Oh, it's so
Chevron
pretty.
blanket. So this is just going to be a little throw.
Jessica, this is gorgeous.
And I am crocheting this. It's really hard to see, but there's like a little Aztec-y chevron design in here where I stripe it with the
So
green and the gray.
pretty.
It'll show up a whole lot better with the next month color.
Yes.
But I did do a couple more rows on that. And then I was hoping to get a whip started. I have the yarn and needles in a bag, but I've not been able to get that started. So I don't know how I would classify that. But,
you can classify it as thinking.
I mean, I had intended on starting this over the weekend.
It could be a pre-whip.
So I don't know how many of you are familiar with the Whidbey bag that Woolen Pine just...
You're gonna make that?
I am.
I want to
have
make
this-
that.
I have this pretty sparkle DK.
It's Grinch.
It is our Grinch colorway. We call it Mean One.
We do.
But it's a really pretty green sparkle DK.
I'm so jealous. I'm
And-
so jealous.
So
Well,
the
just
bag,
cast it on.
I want to cast it on.
The bag takes 2 skeins of DK, and I
I
had
have
2
lots of
skeins
DK.
this. So
What
I
are
do
you
plan.
gonna use for?
So it's just scraps. So I figure once I'm finished with the bag,
It did look
I'll
like
just
they were
grab.
holding some fingering together when they were
So
weaving through.
it says you can hold 3 fingering together, 2 DK, or 1 worsted to weave through.
I've been dying to cast that on. I love that.
And then I did make some progress this weekend on my wedding shawl. This pattern is Don't Panic from Nim Teasdale. And so
It's beautiful, Jess. Let me hold it
Yeah.
down for you.
so
Jessica.
Oh, it's kind of picking up the.
Could we get some sparkle? Is it gonna?
I
Is it
think
gonna?
I
So
see
there is
it.
a little bit
Right in
the-
here.
Yeah.
See that sparkle?
So there are some clear beads.
That
clear
is so gorgeous.
crystal beads in this, and it's really hard to get the camera to pick them up.
It's gorgeous.
But this sage color is one of the colors for my wedding. Our table decorations are going to be this color.
But you need to get cranking on that.
On the table
On
decor.
this.
Well, and I'm working on it. That's why because I'm hoping that when I do my bridal shoot, this will be finished and I can take some photos with it as well. But yeah, it's coming along. I'm really enjoying it. Let's see if I hold it the other way, the way that it's knitting, maybe. See a little bit of shimmer in there when
It's
I move it back and
so
forth.
pretty. Good job.
But yeah, the lace has been fun. I actually took it out this weekend on Saturday when Lukas and I went out, and so it wasn't too bad to work on out in public. So I'm just slowly making some progress on it. I was working really hard over the weekend, over the last couple of weeks, to take my size 5 needles down to 1 project instead of 3. Because I've got my interchangeable Knitter's Pride needles needle set, and so every time if I've got multiple projects using the same needle size,
Yeah.
I use my end stoppers on the cables and move the tips around. So I had 3 projects going on size 5 needles, including the shawl, and so I quickly finished the other 2, and now I only
Which-
have 1.
You're wearing.
I am wearing one of
One.
them.
Yes.
This is my rocket tee. I finished it this last week. And it turned
So
out really
pretty.
nice. This is Arkansas Yarn Co. color Seaweed on mohair and our pearl slub base. The slub base was supposed to be a different project. It was a test knit, and it actually ended up not working out for this yarn. So I frogged it, and I repurposed this yarn into this sweater, which, for those of you that don't know, this is my second rocket tee, and I actually really enjoy the pattern. I made this sweater a little bit smaller than my other one, and I like the fit. I think
Looks really good, and I'm gonna say, I really like the slub.
I think the
It
slub
gives
is
it
fun.
a lot of texture in
It does.
addition to the mohair, and I think it looks really good. And I love the way it turned out.
I think so too. And I guess while I'm talking about my finished objects, I finished a pair of the Sommer shorts by Jessie Maed.
Which actually matches this.
It's the same color. So this is the seaweed colorway on our Yummy Plush base. And we do lots of highs and lows in our tonals a lot of the time. So
It kind of
they turned out-
minimizes having to alternate skeins.
yeah, they turned out really fun. These are nice shorts. I did the extra large size in these, and it only took me just about a skein and a half.
I want to do a pair of those too because they look so cute. I love the little side slit.
Yeah, so they're
I just think that's so adorable.
That is cute.
They're super cute.
don't you
They
love
turned
them?
out super cute. I'm gonna have Anneh take pictures of me in them probably tomorrow.
We ran out of
We
time
ran out
today.
of time today.
We did.
I was hoping to get some
Yeah.
photos done.
Yeah. And photos.
Photos done today.
We are like, y'all, we are dragging. I'm dragging.
I feel a little draggy.
It's been a
I
long
mean,
day.
we worked our booties off
Uh-huh.
making beautiful yarn.
Yes.
Yes.
That's how
for
we
the Sock
roll.
Yarn Society. Sock Yarn Society is closed right now.
And it probably won't be open again until September's
And if you're not
box.
subscribing to it, you're going to be so jealous because I'm so happy with the way it turned out.
I'm really excited for extras.
Mm-hmm.
I keep thinking about this one extra.
Y'all, we want to tell you all about it, but we can't
Nope.
because it's so gorgeous. I also have something on my needles.
What else do you have on your needles?
I have you're going to be surprised.
Oh, you've made a lot of progress on that this weekend.
Yes, I have. I'll need you to cake up my yellow.
Oh, good.
But look at this.
Lindsay's gonna be really shocked.
I know. She is. Look at this. This is every color. January. This is the first subscription. March. April. May. And June is coming. I am in love with this. It is so absolutely gorgeous. I should also tell y'all. Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna cough. Look how big it is. I mean, it's giant.
It is fairly large. It's a nice.
And in between each of the colors, I'm using our wedding cake and my graphite. And I should tell you that mine is all done in sparkle.
Of course.
I love it so much. Look how pretty the May cherry blossoms is. So I'm going to work on it tonight when I get home.
So, for those of you that don't know, we started a subscription box this year called the Sock Yarn Society, and it was just kind of a month to month at first.
January and February and March.
And then for May's subscription box, we rolled it into a subscription service, separate from Arkansas Yarn Company. And so our other podcaster friend, Always Yarn First, Lindsay Miller, she and us are doing a Chevron blanket year-long knit-along.
And make along.
All right, yes, a make-along, I'm sorry. And so
Can you
on,
believe?
it's called the Chevron Year Itch.
Hashtag the Chevron Year Itch.
So on Ravelry, you can go to the Arkansas Yarn Co. Ravelry group page and do entries on Ravelry through there.
It's good.
And then Lindsay is doing a Ravelry, an Instagram drawing with on her side of it. And so to enter, all you have to do is make a post on your page that is public, and it has to be tagged with hashtag the Chevron Year Itch.
Maybe Lukas can pop it up.
Yes, I can definitely have Lukas put that up on the
And that's all
screen.
you have to do. The criteria is it has to be a blanket of any size, and it has to be a chevron blanket. That's the only criteria to join. This is a year-long project, so you don't have to have it finished in 2 months or 3 months. This is a year-long project, so we're having a great time with it.
Also, if you want to do like 20 Chevron baby blankets in that time, you're welcome to do 20 Chevron baby blankets in that time.
If you use Arkansas Yarn Company yarn, you get double entry
On Ravelry.
on Ravelry. But you're not required to. You could use stash. You can do whatever you want to with it. We are just in love with it.
We just happen to be using our Sock Yarn Society yarn for that. It is fingering weight yarn, and we are doubling it. We're holding it double to make it DK
Our
weight to
patterns
make the
call
blankets.
our patterns call for DK weight,
Mhm.
and so that's what we're doing. So yeah, I have this. Can you believe how? Are you excited?
Yeah, Lindsay's gonna be super, super excited about how much
My
you
goal-
got done.
My goal is to. I'm getting ready to start feathering in my white. So I'm gonna start doing some more white, and then another row of pink, and then I'm gonna go into my chevron, my graphite,
Your solid graphite.
and then I'll do another section. It's probably gonna look more like this section down here,
Yeah.
but I'm doing it. I'm not doing it. This many rows.
You're
and
just
this,
doing it willy nilly.
I'm being whimsical with it because that's how I roll. But
Whimsical is how you roll.
yeah,
I like that little snort.
they're so mean to me.
Whimsical is not how she rolls.
So perhaps I am a type A person. And I have been called double A or triple A.
Oh, you're extra. You're
I'm
extra.
extra.
A.
Yeah, I'm extra A.
Extra A.
You know what? I'm owning that because I'm fine with that.
That's good.
Good.
I'm not basic A. So, yeah. So, over the weekend, we had visitors. They came to visit us from Mississippi, and I was sick. And I had strep. And I went to the doctor. In fact, I was at the doctor when they arrived here. And that made me... So anyway, I have been trying to get over this. Today's my last day of my Z-Pack, and I'm hoping that I start feeling better because I just feel run down.
I mean, feeling sick will always makes you feel a little,
Yeah, it does.
a little slower.
It
run
does.
down.
But when they were here, we were talking about, we were visiting with them. They actually hung out here in the store. And they went to visit another yarn store that's new in the area, and then Hot Spring Fiber Company. And so they went over there, and then they came back and spent the rest of the time with us. And so we just really enjoyed hanging out with them. And I think we might have traumatized them when we were talking about what is that called?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Me neither.
That bra that's not a bra.
Oh.
So we're thinking of this thing for the wedding.
So
Is it okay if we talk about that? Anneh showed me this video of this lady trying this on and how to wear it. I'm not entirely sure.
So my wedding dress is strapless.
Yes.
Um,
And it's plunging. I mean, it has a pretty deep plunge.
It's got a moderate plunge. I wouldn't say it's deep, but it's a strapless dress, and I can't wear a traditional strapless bra with it. Now I understand that a lot of times wedding dresses in particular, have built-in support to where you don't have to wear a bra that day. But as a larger bust girl,
Who's going to be dancing?
I would feel more comfortable
Yeah.
having a little bit of support. And so in anticipation of this, I haven't received my dress yet. It's still being made. It's supposed to ship sometime in July. In fact, I meant to call today to double check the timeline on
yeah.
it. But I ordered the Mrs. Kisses frontless, backless bra kit.
Y'all, you should stop this video and go look that up.
It's a very interesting.
It's unique.
It's a very interesting concept. I definitely think it'll work. I just need to get bigger pads for it.
So Anneh made me watch the video for it,
I wasn't gonna bring it up.
On how, why? I'm intrigued by it.
Well, yeah, it's intriguing, which is why I brought it up to Anna.
Oh, you aren't going to bring it up with me?
No,
Why?
because I was gonna wait and see what I thought about it first.
Oh, no, Anna's like, this is what Jessica's ordering.
Anna's excited
And then-
because she wants to know how it works for me before she
I
orders
asked
one for
Anna.
herself.
I don't want to spend that money.
I said
unless
to
it's-
Anna, are you getting one too? And she's like, oh no, I'm gonna wait till Jessica gets hers and see how she likes it. But it is this thing
It's not
that it looks like two spatulas and a bar in the middle, and it sticks here, and that's it. And these things rotate for support.
So what it does is it gives you cleavage and a little bit of support without pushing you up. So it's more of like a push in sort
Yeah.
of thing. And then there's these rounded pads that go on the paddles. They call them paddles.
They look like a spatula.
It's a pad that slides onto this paddle.
Yes.
To curve out the rest, because otherwise it's just pushing in.
Y'all,
Yeah, your spatula takes away like some of your.
Side
side
curve.
boob. Your side boob. Y'all, when that girl was, Anna made me watch the entire video, and this girl is
How
just
many
like,
times is Lori gonna say?
she made me watch this whole
You
video.
guys, you could take a
Right,
shot
she
every
made
time.
her.
She did. And then Luann came and she's like, come look at this. Or maybe I said that. It was,
They did this on my day off.
we did. And let me tell you this. Y'all, this girl is just sitting there in the video.
It's on their website. It's
It
not
is.
like it's a YouTube video. It's not like it's a Facebook advertisement
Like,
I'm
you
video.
have to even know about
You
the company.
have to go
She's-
through their website to find this video.
I know, but here's the deal. That woman is so beautiful. And she's so confident. Just
Sitting on video.
instructing you
Yeah.
topless
Mhm.
on how to wear it.
I mean, she's got things covering.
She's
the
covering
There's
some
pasties.
things.
There's
Yes.
pasties.
But I was astounded at her confidence.
I was thinking, man, it is so nice that there is somebody that put this out there, because that was informative.
Well, it was.
It was extremely.
And I will tell you
informative.
this, if we got those in the mail, which I'm not getting one, but if we got those in the mail, I would be like, what the hell? How do you do this?
Well, and I didn't want
So-
to order it without having watched the video first.
I know, and I think that video, I mean, it makes you think
Because
that you can
otherwise-
do this and
Yeah.
it's
So-
going to be awesome.
So, like the Facebook ads and the TikTok ads that I have seen for this bra, because there's a lady on TikTok who talks about bras and fittings and making sure you have the right fit and everything, and she actually bought one of these and reviewed it on TikTok for how much she absolutely loves this. And I think that's what like sent me over the edge of actually buying it, because it wasn't an ad, but it was somebody
It was a
actually
positive-
reviewing
yeah.
it. But they always turn away from the camera and put it on and come back and have cleavage.
This girl does not turn away. You have a full frontal of her putting it on, and how, and
To
also,
adjust it,
and also
and-
what
Yes.
what shape you're looking for, how
Mhm.
it. I mean, it was. Y'all go
She was
look.
so
What's that
informative.
called?
Mrs. Kisses.
MRS.
No, MISS. Miss MISSES.
Mrs. Kisses. Go check it out. So you know what we're talking about. I find it super intriguing.
But I'm really kind of hoping that it works for the dress to where I have a little bit of like extra support.
Yeah.
And
I hope
so
it works for you too.
So I do need to buy larger pads. The only thing that like really irritated me with this, the whole like buying it process, is that they only sell the kit, the actual bra with the paddles with the standard size pads. There's like, I want to say there's 5 different pad sizes depending on your cup ratio size. And there's a chart to figure out which pads you should use based on your bra size. But when they sell the kit, they only sell it with the standard size pad. So if you're a smaller chest or a larger chest than what the standard size pads are recommended for, then you have to buy the extra pads separately.
Oh, it's too bad.
Which
you
the
couldn't
pads are themselves are like $30.
Wow.
So I have to spend an extra $30 on top of the kit to get the pads that are going to best fill out my shape.
It's too bad you didn't get to choose what size pad you thought you might want.
Well, and
with
that's why. So I did end up sending the customer service a message because it's one of those chat box window things. And I was like, hey, I'm fairly certain that I need one of these larger size pads. Is there a way that I can order the kit with the pad size that I'm fairly certain I need? And they're like, well, at this time we only sell it with this size pad.
Oh,
They
that's
need
too
to
bad.
sell just the bar
Yes.
and just the pad.
I agree.
Yeah.
Either sell them separate or make it to where you buy the bar with the size pad you think
Yeah.
you need.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing that I think is really nice is if you're comfortable with it, and they have a confidential Zoom fitting after you for free after you purchase your Mrs. Kiss's bra. And so they will, and they say you can do it topless or top on, so your comfort level, and they'll help walk you through making sure it fits correctly.
Are you going to do that?
So I have one scheduled for not this upcoming Friday, but the following Friday, but I'm going to have to cancel it. The hours for it are really odd. Like, unfortunately, I'm fairly certain that anybody who holds a normal 9-to-5 job would not be able to schedule one of these fittings.
That's too bad. Are you going to have a fitting too, Anna?
I think it depends on if I end up buying it and
You're
if
going to
I
have
can
Jessica
figure
fit
it
it for
out.
you? It's,
I'll
y'all,
just, like-
it's pretty, it's interesting. It is
It is
such an
very
interesting thing. I think more people need to know about it.
I think I
I-
can figure it out on my own. I
I
won't
think if
well,
I can...
that girl gave us good information. Sorry.
I'm fairly certain that if I can purchase the correct size pads, that I will actually really enjoy it.
Yeah.
That it will take place of my strapless bra that I don't find as comfortable as I should.
Yeah. I love strapless bras. I wear one all the time. Mine are Sommer, and I love mine. But
So, are you going to apologize to Lukas?
for what?
all of this.
All of this?
Sorry, Lukas. Sorry, Lukas.
Sorry, not sorry.
So, again, for those of you who don't know, because you're brand new, hello. Lukas is my fiance, and he edits and puts up the podcast for us whenever we record.
He puts up with us.
Well, he does. He puts up with us. But he ends up watching the podcast
At least 3 times.
at least 3 times
minimum.
through. When
So
he
he's got to listen to this spatula bra bar thing 3 times.
Poor Lukas.
I know. This part.
And then
Sorry, Lukas. That was me being ugly. I feel bad for him. And he's marrying my daughter. He's going to be in our family, and I love him. And he loves me. And he loves Jessica.
Well, he better.
Yes.
He puts up with me.
I think he puts up with me too.
Probably.
He's a good guy. He is a very good guy. So, anyway, that was the conversation we were having with Dory and Debbie. And I'm sure they were thinking, what?
So they came up this weekend because they're not going to be able to make it for the yarn crawl,
Yeah.
which again is July 15th through the 23rd. If you want to make it out and say hi to us. I know a lot of y'all came over because Maddie and Kristen of We Share Needles sent you our way.
Yes. Thanks, Maddie and Kristen.
They will actually be here that first weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, So they will be in store. You should come meet them and meet us.
Oh,
because
and not
that'll
only
be
that,
fun.
but we have a whole calendar of events.
We do. We've got several trunk shows.
Maddie's doing a sock clinic. We're doing a podcaster meet and greet, and we have a lot of those. We're having, we share needles. You get to meet them. Always yarn first. You get to meet her.
She'll be here Friday, the 15th.
She'll be here Friday. We have Yarn Everywhere, which is Nikki Avery podcast. There's, of course, ArkansasYarnCast. The Crafted Pearl.
Yeah, Jennifer will be here.
I'm trying
Jennifer? Jennifer.
Trying to think of if there's anyone else, but for the most part, that's who we think we're having. So come meet all of your favorite podcasters. We would love that. We have Sit and Stitch event all day. And then every day of the week we have different things. Like Monday is mini skein Monday. When you buy a certain amount, you get a free mini skein that you get to pick. Wednesday is AYC Progress Keeper for free.
Which we make those in-house.
We do.
We've got little state molds of Arkansas.
It's our logo.
For resin. And so we pour resin stitch markers.
Yes.
Which a lot of you end up receiving them when you order something from us. So
Yes.
they're fun. We enjoy it. A little bit of resin art.
We should do some kind of day event during one of the days where it's an event just for online people. So they get to participate in the yarn crawl with the yarn crawl goodies
Yeah.
as well. That would be kind of fun.
We'll have to talk about that.
Yeah, I'll work out the logistics.
We've been busy getting ready for the yarn crawl, so there's still a few things to iron out for our schedule of events.
Yes.
But we will have that out by the time this podcast goes up. So while you're watching it, we should already have our schedule of events up on
Yes.
Facebook and Instagram.
Yes.
Um,
So watch out for that Arkansas Yarn Crawl.
yes.
Facebook and Instagram. Yeah. So does anyone have, do y'all have any acquisitions?
I think I only have one new thing with me.
Oh, I have.
So Maddie was actually here a couple weekends ago with her mom and Lindsay. And her mom has started making these really cute quilted project bags. And so I actually got one.
So I bought one for Jessica, one for Anneh, and two for me.
Mine is really cute. It has orange.
And I left mine
kind
at
of
home.
Hippy dippy-ish
And
material.
they are reversible. So if I didn't want the little fan fabric out, then I could have this really cute little red and white polka dot fabric on the outside.
That's so cute, red, white, and blue.
I like the little tab.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little tab is nice.
They're so well made. And the drawstring is recycled t-shirts.
Yes. She does that. But yeah, super cute. I like
Very
it.
cute. I'm sad that I left mine at home. I took them out of my bag today for some reason. I don't know why.
Mine is at home too. It has a different crafting project in it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my only acquisition. I'm
I
fairly
got this.
certain.
Can you, like, lean that forward?
It's a little stitch marker. I'll take a picture of it up close and have Lukas put it
It's
up.
a little mason jar, and these are little.
I don't know. I don't know what I did there.
What were you doing?
I don't know.
She just tilted her cup forward to look into it and then spilled her coffee all over the table.
So, okay. It's like, it's rounded, and I wasn't thinking.
It looked like you were going to look in for something.
I feel like I was looking in for something not coffee related.
I'm sorry, but that's hilarious.
I don't know what's
It's
going
been
on here.
such a long day, y'all. It has been such a long day, but it's a little mason jar, and there's 2 little fireflies, and their little butts glow. So cute.
So normally I would stand up and get closer to the camera to show you, but
It's okay.
I've got a boot on my foot.
Jessica has a boot on her foot.
And I just don't want to.
I'll take a picture of it, so we'll just get.
We'll do
we'll
a
do
good
it
picture
better.
later.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I thought I had another stitch marker to bring. Did I already show that one? I have no
You
idea.
did?
Yeah.
Last time.
I think so, yeah.
Oof. I brought the wrong box of the
Oh,
new
no.
one I got.
Oh,
So this one is empty.
Well, that's a shame.
I know.
such a shame.
I think I was looking in my coffee mug to see if I could. I think that's what you were doing. Like, oh, it's not in there. Let's check the coffee mug.
Is it in there?
Oh, no. Maybe if I dump it all out.
So one thing, these girls are so crazy. One thing we forgot to do last podcast is while I was at the beach, I got a advent calendar, a Forest Skein advent calendar from my very good friend Erica Taylor over at the Lopsided Crafter, and she had this advent calendar, and I subscribed to it, and it arrived while I was at the beach.
So
and the
obviously,
girls
it does-
FaceTimed me.
Yeah, that was nice.
So
of
we
us.
got, yes, because that usually doesn't happen until after they've opened the package. And so I got to participate in the unboxing of it. And
You're
so,
so sweet.
this time. So anyway, that was called the Lazy Days of Summer Advent over at
The lopsided.
the Lopsided Crafter. And so Anneh is going to show us
So remind us again, it was 4
skeins of yarn.
four
So you opened
100
it.
gram skeins.
Yeah, so you're supposed to open it one skein
A week.
Mm-hmm. And
But we just like to open
You want
it
to
all up
you want
at
other
once.
bag?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So it came in 2 bags.
Mm-hmm.
So each bag had 2 sets in it, and they're 100 gram skeins with a 20 gram mini skein.
yes. Did you get it?
Yeah.
So this was one bag.
And this was the other. I love the bags.
The bags are cute.
So just so y'all know, I don't get to keep any of this.
That's right.
The girls. The
Well,
girls.
you don't knit socks.
Well, also, I think, well, maybe I don't know why.
Yes.
I think you get to keep something.
There's a skein of yarn in there that I want.
Well, there was a notebook that we
Oh,
said
yeah,
that we
that's-
would give you because you do
There you
random
go.
notes all over the place.
Yeah.
They fuss at me because I am a note taker, but I
You're
have
a
like
notebook hoarder, and
It's
it's,
not nice.
just like whichever notebook you can get your hands on first is what you're taking your notes in, and then we have to
Yeah.
find which notebook it was that you took the note
we do that.
in.
We do that here.
We?
I do that here. They're mean to me, but they're letting me keep this pink notebook. They're letting me keep this pink notebook.
We're so nice.
So nice.
Yeah, we are.
So nice. Okay, who's gonna be first?
I don't remember what order it was supposed to be opened in.
And I'm not sure either. And Erica, we're sorry.
I think there was a letter.
There was.
It's in there, but
Is it?
we decided that
It's okay.
So I
Yeah.
think this one is yours that you were wanting.
It is.
Shocker, it's pink.
And
It's
gray.
called Hair in the Wind.
There you go.
And so it's a pink and
Hair in the Wind.
light gray variegated skein, and then the mini is like a medium gray.
And it's on her
There
Alice
you go.
fingering weight, which is a 75-25 nylon, 437 yards, and an 87-yard 20-gram mini. I love this so much. It's so pretty. And it has all my favorite colors of pink, and I really love it down here where the pink and the gray meet, and it turns purplish. I love it. This makes me happy.
Good.
Yes.
I'll let you keep that.
Oh, thanks. They also let me buy it.
Thank you.
I bought it to share.
So
I did
sweet.
buy it to share.
Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Then there is this one.
Which we all know who's going to get this one.
Stop
Me.
and smell the flowers. And that looks purple, right?
It's a purpley blue. It's like a vibrant periwinkle.
It is.
I think it's purple.
Which there's some of that same color is picked up in that. So
That's going to make
pretty.
beautiful
Yeah.
socks.
that could even.
I think I have a sock pattern that I've been wanting to do that would look really pretty in that.
I
Isn't
think
her
so.
label so cute?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
I love her.
Okay.
Erica is my very, very good friend.
So this is watermelon sugar. It's kind of a pinkish red with some green speckles on it.
And some black, like for the seeds.
Yes, with a lime green kind of chartreuse mini skein.
It's pretty.
It came with this, right?
Yes.
So it came with from 3 by the Sea.
These are these are also our very, very good friends.
This super cute little watermelon slice with a face on it, stitch marker.
Yep.
So that was really cute, and it came in the watermelon bag. So she
So
had a
adorable.
good little theme going.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Taste of Summer.
And then lemon limeade is the last set.
I feel like you should have that one and Anna should have the other one because otherwise
It's pretty.
It is pretty.
Very like happy.
it's very happy. I love the green.
That
They're
is
so
pretty.
beautiful.
And
We
then
enjoyed them so much.
There is like a bath salt thing, which
Love.
I forget what the scent was on that.
ditto.
Let me see. Came in this cute little like test tube with a cork stopper, and it's definitely salt with maybe some rose petals in it. But yeah, it doesn't say on the card what it is.
Probably said in the letter.
It might have.
And then it came in this little organza bag.
I
Looks
think
lavender.
there might be some lavender in there, but I don't think it's just lavender.
It's definitely lavender.
Anna doesn't do lavender.
Hey,
Oh,
smell
that
this.
is definitely lavender.
Is this lavender? Smell this. Smell it. Do you do lavender? What does lavender do to you?
It closes up my throat.
Oh, are you okay?
It doesn't.
Here, do you need some?
But I really wanted to make her feel a little bit guilty. I don't think she bought it. Yeah, so
I
that
didn't buy
was fun to be able to open while Lori had ditched us.
Yes, it sure was. Well, they got to open it, and I did not.
Yep.
Because you ditched us
I didn't ditch you. It
for
was
the
planned.
beach.
She ditched
was a
us.
planned
It was a
ditching.
planned ditching. Yes.
Do you blame me?
Yes. I think that's why we're saying
I think it was
here
your
on.
idea.
Oh, yeah, it was. All right, and here's the other thing. So, I was scrolling through Instagram, and here's my sweet friend Lindsay, and she had a picture of this on her feed.
It's the store's address.
It didn't matter.
No.
But look at that. Poppables. Popples.
Popples.
I had to order it. Lindsay cannot be the only one with this kind of fun. I'm a 80s girl.
You know, she complains when I order yarn from other dyers, but when she does it, it's because it's fun.
Oh, then I guess you don't want anything from here.
Sorry, I'm not an 80s baby.
It's okay. I am. So, y'all, it was so cute. It comes with this holographic bag,
See-through holographic.
a see-through holographic, which I totally love.
Mm-hmm.
So also I should say that this is from, how do you say this?
Le Mouton Rouge.
Le Mouton Rouge in Le Mouton Rouge Nittari. And they are in Illinois. They're in Bloomington, Illinois. I think they're a yarn store.
They are too.
And their website was delightful. I fell down a rabbit hole with it. It came in this great big box. It's a beautiful package.
Got delivered today, just in time.
It got delivered today. And inside this little holographic clear bag was a ring pop, which Jessica had to have those every single time we went to the grocery store.
I love ring pops.
Yes, she does.
I have a bad sweet tooth.
Pop Rocks. And these are cherry flavor, which happens to be my favorite. And then there was a Charms Cherry Blow Pop. So it's a very 80s candy in here. And then there's Charms 3, how fortuitous.
Right.
3 Charms Mini Blow Pops.
I don't
One
know
for
that I've ever
each of
seen
us.
those.
And then
She's got to run
That was just
away.
my.
And then here's a Fanta Orange Smackers lip gloss, lip chapstick,
Oh, yeah.
a sticker,
A Popple sticker.
a Popple sticker,
2 of them.
another Popples sticker. And this is why I ordered this. One little Popples. And I think these all have names, but I can't remember them. There's a blue one. There's a yellow one. Yeah, and there's a pink one. And I thought that
We'll have Lukas put a picture of them up here on the screen.
Jessa, Anneh, and I could have one. How cute are they? How cute are these?
Obviously, I'm taking the blue.
Obviously,
really?
I'm taking the pink, so Jessica can choose between the white and the yellow. Those are the choices that
Oh,
are
hey,
left over.
well, you don't need to put the blue over there.
And then, did
She's
you
just
say
gonna
there
go
was
ahead and
something else
take
in
that?
here, Anna?
No, that was it.
Wasn't there a spreadsheet? Oh,
Scrunchy.
a scrunchie. The yarn. The yarn.
It was a fingering and a mohair.
It's a fingering and a mohair. I feel like we're supposed to make something with this. And
You
I
could make a
could.
rocket tee out of that.
just one skein? I don't think
Yeah.
so. And then,
I think so.
y'all, here's what's super interesting about
might
her
need 2 of the main colors.
labels. This is called Red Sheep Superwash Sock, and it's color popple, and it's 75 superwash merino and 20% nylon, 463 yards. And what's super cool about her labels is she gives it a project name, the skein of, like skein 1 of 3, and which one it is, and then the color of cute
So, like,
information
Color,
that you can add.
like if it's color 1 of 3. Or
Yes.
color A of like
I just
4.
think that's so smart and
It is.
kind
That's
for
probably
her
my
to
favorite
do.
part.
Yes.
I thought that was really cool. I've never
Yeah.
seen a dyer do that.
I love it. I think it's super smart, and I'm very, very happy with our little,
All your little goodies.
with my little goodies. So, Le Mouton Rouge Nittari in Bloomington, Illinois. Kelly, thank you so much. We love this so much. So, that's a lot of fun in a little box. So, that is all that I have for acquisitions.
Fun.
Yeah. But last podcast, there was quite the debate going on about Anneh and Jessica's Arkansas Yarn Co. the darker side of pretty label that they are developing amongst themselves. So they have their own yarn brand now. It's called the Darker Side of Pretty from Arkansas Yarn Company, and they have a color of the month every month. It started last month, and that was
We started with June.
They started with June, and that one's colorway name was We Have Morels, and it's a mushroom color.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it was beautiful.
It was.
It wasn't.
It was absolutely gorgeous.
It was not.
It was so pretty.
No.
We did a great
I mean, like, they
job.
did a great job. Yes, they did a great job. But they started out, their first color is brown, which I know we have a lot of new viewers, and you don't know me, and I don't like brown. So,
So of course we had to make our first colorway brown.
they had to.
Had to.
So,
Obviously.
And we both like mushrooms, so it worked out lovely.
yeah. The name was quite clever.
Mm-hmm.
Like it.
We have morals.
We have morals.
So we had a bit of we were going back and forth. We at the time that we dyed June's colorway, we also went ahead and dyed up what we thought would be July's colorway.
Mm-hmm.
And just because we had the time we were doing it, we were playing. And we were going back and forth on a name for July's colorway. And so we asked the podcast viewers last time, we asked y'all, without seeing the color of the yarn, to help us choose a name for it. So it is a corally color.
It's beautiful.
With some bright orange speckles on it. It's really pretty.
It is pretty.
But we were choosing between
Crustacean.
feeling crabby,
Yes.
feeling crusty,
Uh-huh.
and crustacean in love.
Yes.
And we put it up to a vote for you guys to comment on our last video and tell us what you thought.
There
And
were
we
a
were
lot
going,
of comments.
and we were going to probably choose the name with the most votes.
Yes. That is what we
Well,
intended.
That was the intention.
It was the intention.
But y'all,
We had such a great response from all of you, and we actually had somebody make a suggestion
which was so much better than the
That
choices Anneh
we-
gave us.
that we liked the best out of everything.
Anneh,
Tell
Even-
them what your original choice was, because we didn't tell them which one was yours.
So I originally wanted feeling
feeling
crusty.
crusty.
Yeah. Feeling crusty. It's juvenile.
So cheaty.
And so I really didn't want to do feeling crusty.
No.
Because I was thinking, well, how many women are going to buy a yarn called Feeling Crusty?
I also thought that.
Although
so,
there was like a fair amount of people that thought that was good.
there were several people who thought it was clever. There were several people who said, well, I don't really like any of them, but if I have to choose, it's this. And so I would like to, because this video will be going up on the 2nd of July, so this will already have been posted on the website for sale when the video goes up, so I'm going to go ahead and show it.
It's so pretty.
Let me introduce
It actually looks
you
like something I would dye.
to,
The new improved name.
I'm crabby and I know it.
Yes. A crabby and I know it.
The suggestion was I'm crusty and I know it. But this is I'm crabby and I know it. So it is a tonal corally pink.
So beautiful.
And it's got these really pretty little bright orange, yellowish speckles on it. So we're really excited. We've got new labels coming that are going to be just our logo on them.
Yeah.
So that it's easy to tell the difference between our yarn and her yarn.
Because they I'm the best. So I'm making sure they have their own labeling.
So, but just look at the speckles.
So no one confuses
They're
me
fun.
dyeing that brown.
But this is our July colorway.
We love it.
It is going to be limited. It is only going to be available for the month of July. So if you like it, go ahead and get it, because it more than likely will not be here after, or it will not be here after July. Just like June's colorway is no longer available. So, but yeah, we're excited. We're moving along with it.
So pretty.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's so pretty. I love it. I think you did a great job.
You know, we keep referencing all of our lovely, lovely, lovely new subscribers.
Oh yeah.
I think we are over 500 subscribers now. In fact, I know we are.
Yes, we kind of bounced right on over.
We sure did. We, at the time of filming, we are currently at 528 subscribers.
528. Thank y'all so much.
Yes. We have been really excited to have all of you with us. We really appreciate it. And to show our appreciation, we have been saying that once we hit 500 subscribers, we're going to give away a sweater's
Mostly
quantity
they've
of
been
yarn.
saying it. It is true.
It is true.
Actually, I'm happy to do it because we really love being able to do nice things for y'all.
So we are going to be giving away from. We're not making an announcement today of a winner. We are just putting it out there that next episode we are going to choose a winner. The winner of the sweater's quantity will receive 5 skeins of hand-dyed Arkansas Yarn Company yarn in Yummy Plush or Yummy High Twist, which is an 85-15 superwash merino nylon. The High Twist has a tighter twist to it, and I think it's a 2-ply.
Y'all, and it takes speckles beautifully.
It's probably the prettiest yarn.
No, the sparkle is the prettiest, but
It takes color the prettiest.
no, the sparkle takes color the prettiest, but
It takes speckles the prettiest.
the sparkle takes I like the sparkle, but we're giving you High Twist or Yummy Plush. So they both take speckles, gorgeous. It's beautiful.
It will be specially dyed just for you. What we want you to do is, if you get chosen, email us, message us on Instagram, message us on Facebook, get in touch with us, because we want to work with you to dye up 5 skeins of yarn in a color of your choosing. For a sweater.
Well, we still
or
have full
something.
creative license on it, so it's not going to be,
But it's a
specific.
color.
But yes, your color.
Yeah.
What you?
We're gonna work
color
with
of your
you.
choice.
Yes. And so, want to make sure I
This
didn't
is
forget
unheard
anything
of
else.
to have somebody hand dye yarn just for you as a giveaway.
Yeah.
I mean, it just doesn't happen that often. And we're just so thankful to have so many subscribers. And what we would love is if you would still continue sharing our podcast with your friends.
Yes.
And because we ultimately want to grow and have more people join us in our stitching.
Anna and I were talking about, if we hit 750 subscribers, maybe we'll do a live podcast.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be so much fun and unedited. So
Yes.
you never know what we're gonna say.
You'll get all of the tension.
There's no tension.
Well, there's never any tension on our podcast because Lukas always edits it out.
That's not true. Lucas, if you put this in, you're gonna be in so much trouble. That is so not true. The tension is when they start to give things away and I didn't know about it.
We don't give things away without your knowledge. Only when you buy stuff for us.
Yeah.
And
The
we're
tension
giving it away
is
to each
the
other.
tension is when they open the packages and I didn't get to open it first.
Like your birthday present.
Yeah, that was some tension.
Okay, we have come to the part of this podcast where we just try and get them
She's
to
in her
stop
advertising
talking.
voice again.
That is her advertising
She's
voice.
using her advertising voice again.
I'd like to draw your attention away from these and direct it anywhere else.
So I think we should say for our viewers that are new subscribers, you might not know this, but I'm the mom, and Jessica's my daughter. She's my only child. She's getting married in October, and Anneh is Jessica's very best friend, and I prayed for God to send Jessica a best friend, and then Anneh walked in the door, literally.
And so all things following is Lori's fault.
Yes.
And Anneh is such a great addition to our team. We love having Anneh in the store. But that's just a little back
Is it empty
history
now?
of us, in case you didn't know. So, yeah.
So, if they want to win the custom dyed
That's right.
5 skeins of yarn, what do they need to do?
I think that you should comment. You have to comment in order to be eligible for the win, because the generator that we use, we link a video to it and it scans all the comments and it draws from the comments. So you will not be entered to win if you do not make a comment. I just want to be transparent with that. But I think what would be really nice is we would love it if you would tell us what your favorite color palette is.
What is your go-to color palette for making something? Like if you're gonna pick something to make, what is your go-to color palette?
What's your jam?
I'm green.
I'm pink.
I think that I'm probably blue.
She's not thinking. She knows she's blue.
I'm blue through and through.
Anna's always blue.
I am.
And I like dark and moody colors.
And I like happy.
and bright.
I do. I like happy colors.
I'd say I like darker, although I really
You like a good
there's-
reserve blue?
Mhm.
Or a vibrant royal blue.
She
Yeah.
does. Daniel Royal's your favorite.
But like this mug is a really good blue.
Yeah.
And
I know,
then-
because I had that made just for you.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
In your favorite color.
This seaweed color is probably one of my favorites. I especially like the way that it turned out in these shorts.
These wall colors are my favorite. This hot pink,
I also like neons.
yes.
So neon orange, neon green.
This hot pink, duster, that's my jam. Yeah,
I don't
the
do
best.
neons.
not really.
No.
That Daniel Royal is about as bright as you go.
You go bright, but you don't really go neon.
Mm-mm. So it's too much like I've been there and done that. Like I lived through that decade.
I did
Yeah,
not.
and it was so much fun. We should keep it going.
I'd kind of like, you know, the flared pants. That would be fun. I didn't live through that decade.
I didn't either.
I like a good flare on my pants.
I'm not
Yeah.
a fan of that.
Mm.
I like a dress.
I like my shorts.
I like to not be hot.
I agree. There's only so many clothes you can take off and still be
Yeah.
appropriate.
Yeah.
feel
At
like-
least in the wintertime.
Naked
you can just
in
keep
public is
piling
frowned
it
upon.
on.
Yeah, well, it depends on where you're at.
Naked in public is frowned upon.
In the United States.
That's we could we should do a colorway called that.
And you know,
Oh,
that's
y'all.
why I'm getting married in October and not June.
Yeah.
Is so that your best friend would show up.
Yes.
Well, I'm kind of still hoping that you show up.
I know. Anyway.
I'm planning on it.
Oh, good.
right now.
Y'all, it is hot in the South right now.
It
We are
is.
burning up. We're sweaty. It's humid.
I'm glowing profusely.
S-
I'm not sweating.
I'm in a relationship with air conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like-
fans.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, those
Yeah.
fans in the back are super.
yeah.
Yeah, they are. We've got
Exactly.
some floor fans, some high-powered floor fans in the dyeing area that we use to help dry the yarn. Because when it's so humid outside like it is right now, the yarn takes longer to dry.
It does.
And so we use the fans to help kind of get it to dry faster. And sometimes when we're just melting, we like to go stand in front of the fans
Mm-hmm.
because they feel really
So
nice.
So good against that glow.
You may or may not see a little bit of a dress under
Yeah.
the fan. You might see that. I don't know.
Or
If you come
the
to visit
shirt
us-
come out.
Yeah. Come visit us at the yarn store and you'll see things you didn't know you were going to see. We have fun here.
We
We
do.
do. We have a lot of fun here. So
Like I even show up on days off.
she does. So yes, so we would love to dye some yarn just for you. Leave a comment in the down bar of what your favorite color palette is. And next podcast, we'll be drawing that person.
Yes, so thank you very much for joining us for our podcast.
Thank you.
We really appreciate y'all being here. We do podcasts on a semi-regular basis.
We try, but we run a yarn store and a subscription
Yeah.
service and
Well,
I have a
sometimes
salon.
life.
Well, and there's
Yeah.
3 of us, so
Yes.
sometimes our schedules just don't mesh.
We try. It's super
Um,
hard
we
to be
do.
on schedule.
We attempt to record every 2 weeks, and the video goes up every 2 weeks. That is dependent on our schedule and Lukas's, because he edits this on his day off as well. And we, in addition to our podcast on our YouTube channel, we do a weekly store update, or we attempt to do a weekly store update. We call it Wool on Wednesday, and we just kind of highlight something that we're really into that week that we have here in the store. And then hopefully here soon, I'm going to get into doing some video tutorials for knitting. I'm not a skilled crocheter, so that's not something that I'm going to get into at this moment, but I will eventually start doing some knitting tutorials on our podcast channel, or our YouTube channel as well. So there are other things here for you guys to just kind of check out.
Yep.
We are up to 30 something podcasts now, so
Yeah.
feel free to go back and see the things that we've worked on,
We
catch
love
up,
that.
and
Get to know us.
get to know us a little bit, because we do talk way
if-
more about our lives than we probably
Also,
should.
if you're new here, send us a message and tell us who you are so we can get to know you. Because
Yeah, introduce
welcome
yourself
to
in the
our
comments.
knitting group, our stitching group.
Introduce yourself in our comments, in
Yes.
the comments below. In addition to answering what your go-to color palette
We
is.
love that.
Because we really enjoy interacting with everyone in the
Yes.
comments. We
Yes.
try to comment back when we can.
Every
Each
person-
of us will. If it comes from the ArkansasYarnCast handle, it's more than likely her, because that's her.
I actually will put a pink heart
Yeah.
on
she
my
does that.
comment, and I think you do a blue heart.
Well,
Some of
Anna
them.
will comment from her personal YouTube,
A lot of times
and
we'll
I will comment from my personal YouTube.
yeah. A lot of
so-
times we'll put our names on it as well. So if it has a pink heart, I responded to you. But we all try to engage.
If you enjoyed our video, please give it a thumbs up. We do enjoy getting the feedback. If you have any
Positive
questions,
feedback.
if you have any questions, please feel free to leave us questions below,
Yes.
and we will answer them when we get a chance to, when we get back around to the channel as we can. And if you don't already, please subscribe to us and share us with your friends, because
Notify.
we really, really would like to grow our little knitting
Yes.
circle.
Stitching circle.
Stitching circle.
Because we're bistitual here, and everyone's welcome. So mostly we want this to feel like knit night, stitch night. So that's kind of our premise for our podcast, is just a group of people hanging out with each other, getting to know each other, and having fun.
Talking about what we're doing.
Our
Talking about
life.
what's going on in our life.
All the things, if you were in the store, these are all the things you would hear. Yeah.
But thanks for hanging out with us today.
Yes,
we
thank
really
you.
enjoyed it.
We appreciate it. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you again soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.